Revelation, chapter 12, verse 7. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
That's right. That's what's going to happen. That's when the chariots of the Lord, which are so-called UFOs, they're going to come back. And then that's when all these other countries are going to come together. They're going to fight against the angels. It's going to be a war in the heavens, in the sky. They're going to use the Star Wars program. They're going to use the F-16 bombers or whatever kind of planes, what kind of drones they got. They're going to fight and they're going to lose. Yeah.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Who's deceiving the whole world? It's not hard. 1 + 1 is still 2. Ain't no, who's out here falsifying? Who's out here telling, who's out here claiming that they're Jews and they're not? Who's out here saying that the Lord is white? Who's out here spreading their democracy? Saying that they come in peace, but really it's with a sword. That's why they words is smoother than butter, man. Listen to that?
No. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with them. Yeah, that's about it.
You have some right here?
Yeah. It's longer. Second Ezra 13:1. And it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
That's right. That's those chariots. Yeah. That's the chariots. That's Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus Christ, and the rest of the angels. That's them destroying Esau. That's him destroying this Roman Empire, Babylon, as well as the other nations.
Like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Now hold on. Because we read in Revelations, it said that Satan and his angels, Satan and his angels, and right now it's just letting you know that those angels was men.
But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place where the hill was graven.
That's right, because the chariot was so big, he said he would have seen the place. Go ahead, finish that.
And I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet there's fight.
That's right. So he seen the chariot. The chariot was so huge that he couldn't see the beginning or the ending of it, and everybody was afraid. But it's like we read in Obadiah, they got that proud heart, but they still gonna fight. You know you're not gonna win, but you're not gonna just surrender. You got that proud spirit, just like the Lord lifted Pharaoh up with that proud spirit. He hardened his heart. That's what he gonna do with the white man. No, he gonna get beat, but he gonna still fight.
Oh, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
That's right. He ain't have to come down and go to fisticuffs, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? He had to put on the gloves, had to pull out a 9, he says, boom. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Knockout blow.
And out of his lips a flaming breath. And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
That's right. That's that concentrated heat that that these heathens gonna feel when the Most High come back. Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and a great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight.
That's right, and they all gonna feel it. It said there was a hit against the multitude. You know what I'm saying? Not just Babylon, but NATO, the EU, everybody. Y'all all gonna be destroyed once y'all try to come against the Most High.
And burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
That's right, it's gonna be nothing but dust left. You're gonna be instantly disintegrated. And then anytime anything burns, you're gonna get that smell. There's gonna be a rotten smell in the air. It's gonna smell like death. It's gonna smell like a burnt car. You know what I'm saying? The burnt building, charcoal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be foul, real foul, but it's gonna be beautiful.
When I saw this, I was afraid.
That's right. That's a scary sight to see. That's just a vision. That's like being sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You in a nightmare and then you waking up and your heart beat or you're sweating. But at the same time, you know that was evil being done away with. That's the last fight that's gonna happen. That's gonna allow us to get this kingdom. That's gonna set up righteousness. It's gonna put them under our foot where they belong.
That's why they always, when they bring out these, you know, quote unquote alien movies and they fighting against the UFOs and all that, you know, they losing. The UFOs come, they dominate, and then all of a sudden, miraculously, they find a way to take them down. They always win. They always win one way or another. But the only one that really lost, I believe it was Battle of LA, I believe. That's the one they didn't win. When you watch Skyline, they had it to where, you know, at the end, they had it to where it could be another part and they could win or they could still have a chance. All the rest of them, they can have a chance. But you're not even going to have a chance. That's Esau trying to program them soldiers and all that, you know, when them UFOs do come, for them to try to fight. Actually think that they can win a battle against the Most High and his angels, his chariots.
Just like they're trying to, with these movies that's coming out now, they're programming people to go into Iran. In Iran, and like the dictator taking two, that's taking place in Turkey. Every movie that come out right now is basically dealing with
Argo,
going in Iran, Argo, you know, those type of movies. It's pushing. Just like what happened with back in the day, when Saving Private Ryan came out. Just think about the war that happened right after that. You know, they push. Push for these things. But it's subliminal. They push people to go to the military. And which only 2/3 niggas gonna do. You know?
right? You know what I'm saying? Speak on it. This chick that I work with, her little best friend went to the military. You know what I'm saying? She said that she sent her some pictures back and she was talking to her. And I told her, I said, man, tell her don't go. If she go, you know what I'm saying? War gonna pop off and she gonna die. And that's what I literally told her. She said, she talked to her and she said, she's like, man, if I could do it over, I wouldn't have did it because we about to go to war with China. I said, I told you, didn't I? I said, Martisa, did I not tell you? She said, yeah, you told me, But I still go to the Air Force. I said, you stupid fucking.
Hey, well, speaking about the Air Force, you know, or the Navy, because when you watch the movie Battleship, that's who they hit. They went and hit the Navy, and the Air Force couldn't even get in or none of that. So, like, even in that movie, they won. The Navy won. They brought one of them old naval ships back and all of that. Man, all of that is BS, dude. It's all dreams. Because when the Lord comes, it's gonna be a nightmare for anybody trying to fight against him.
And then Iran said if they get a strike against them, the first thing that they gonna do, they gonna hit all the American Navy bases or Air Force bases that's in the area. So you go in the Air Force, you might as well have been in the Army, been in the Navy, been a SEAL or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's one and the same. Get back to that over there.
Obadiah verse 5. If thieves came to thee, and robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Because Americans steal everything. They stole this land. They over there right now stealing from the Afghans, stealing from the Iraqis, getting their oil. They want to go to Iran to get their oil. They said if thieves by night came, finish that.
If thieves came to thee, and robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
That's right. Would they not stolen till they had enough? You know what I'm saying? Would they not just break in the house, take the TV, you know what I'm saying, and the Xbox and then leave? No. The so-called white man, he take the TV, the Xbox, he wants your silverware, he wants your placemats.
Mouse traps.
Right, mouse traps, digit cores, your trash. He want everything. That's how the so-called white man is. That's how he was back in the day when he came over and took over the Americas, took over Gad's land, as well as the other tribes, took all the gold out of silver, everything he can get his grip little paws on. That's how he was then, that's how he is now. Ain't nothing changed. It's the same devil.
So that's why I said their eyes waxing fatness, man. The more they get, the more they want.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
That's right. How is his hidden things sought out? Right now, he's been exposed by the internet and the prophets. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, you didn't hear too much about the Illuminati. You may have heard sparing things here and there, but right now, with the internet, he's being totally exposed. All you gotta do is type in Illuminati on YouTube, and you don't get 70,000 videos. The rappers, the rap industry, and all entertainment, everything's being exposed. That's how his hidden things are sought up. That's how all this counsel is coming in a knot. You got something?
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the ricket, slack and pass over the rivers.
That's right, man. He's totally been exposed. To make bare the leg, you know what I'm saying? That's humiliating. He said, come down in the dust. You know what I'm saying? And even Israelites, you know what I'm saying, when we got down in the dust, that was a time of mourning. So now, that's gonna be his time of mourning.
That's me confused because there's gonna be so much going on. Because like you say, getting exposed left and right. Hands popping up left and right. He's confused. He don't know what to do. You know, his prophecies gonna be coming to pass, and they are coming to pass as we speak. You know, they're confused. They don't know how to handle things right now. Like old boy said, he wish the internet never came out. Obviously, you're confused if you wish it never came out. You don't have a solution.
At a point in time, you had to think it was the best thing in the world.
Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right, that's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because when he came the first time, he was in his flesh. But this time, when he come back in that spiritual body, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get down.
Coming back in his glory, boy.
Right, he's coming back in his glory. It's gonna be beautiful.